Yeah, okay. So yeah, I was saying if you want to log in, you can open a multiple session from here with the password of Cisco. Okay. That's not good because yeah. Okay. So you can make multiple session from here. Okay. For example, yeah, you can see is here. I can also make a new session for FTP, for example. But for this one will be is it FTP or HTTP? Yeah, I think
HTTP.
4.3. So you can see 201.161.101, and 102 will be like I can see 21. It's also refused by that remote host. Very strange. I will see how to do that. So from here, let me see if I can log in. I don't know why it's refusing. It shouldn't refuse that. There is one way we can also do that, but main thing is the server, right? So we have, let me see if we have a server, and I want to test it from the server now. That's server 4. And we can also test from the server 200.1.443. Something goes wrong. It's also not working. I don't know what's wrong. We'll check that actually, what's going wrong here. Server FTP. So we will troubleshoot a little bit about there. So for the timing, let's just go so far. The pools I have configured. I have 4 pools configured. And the 4 pools, if you see my HTTP, this is my HTTP pool, which I have used for port 80.
Sorry, Maz, are you recording?
Yeah. So FTP we're also using for FTP, and you can see for port 80. And you can easily see that, which monitors we are using. For HTTPS, we are using also monitor HTTPS. So these services are running now on the server. And also for so I have fixed the problem with the TFTP server as well. So you can see all these TFTP services are running. Now, today, the topic is about monitoring, yeah? First of all, I think we already exposed to health monitor, but just a little bit more idea, and we do some custom kind of things with the health monitor. If you see, health monitor is actually what? So what is health monitor, default health monitor, and custom health monitor? So health monitor is actually, it's just, I think we already discussed this kind of pictures or an idea where somebody is in the in the hospital, and some device or some knobs are installed here or, attached to his body, and you're monitoring his blood pressure, sugar level, heart rate, and everything on the screen 24/7. Now, in terms of when you have a server forms and also nowadays you can see these kind of gadgets are quite available everywhere, which can keep track of all the health activity you are doing, you're running, you're sleeping, you're eating, and every kind of things. It's actually monitoring 24/7 for your side, for as a body. And then why it is important, so because if anything goes wrong, or anything goes wrong, or anything are about to go wrong, you can actually take some kind of measures. Right. So far, we exposed some kind of default monitoring. If you know, the default monitor is actually there are some already monitor placed here. these monitor we use, so the pool we create, we need to, in the pool actually, we have multiple server at the same time, not just one server. We have a multiple server, and these multiple servers, we can attach some kind of health monitoring. So it actually checking the health or consistently sending some HTTP, FTP, TCP, IP, whatever the packets it's constantly hitting to that and making sure these services are live. And if the services, if one of the server has a problem, then maybe that server need to be taken out from the pool, or you need to go yourself and then you can troubleshoot it. If you don't configure the health monitor, actually, you will not be aware that what server has a problem. Okay. Also, we can use some kind of custom kind of health monitor where we can create some custom based health monitor. For example, why we need custom based health monitor? If we go right now into the monitor, we can only find these, right? At the moment, we can only find these monitors are available. Okay. So I can give you example. For example, I in the HTTP. So HTTP at the moment is sending that, you know, what of the pools we have created, which is my pool is here, and I'm using this HTTP MAS, or before that I was using this HTTP, for example. Okay, so these the health monitor need to be configured at the pool level. So all the boxes or all the servers are in the pool. They are keep sending these information to them and making sure they are, you know, available, and it can tell you about you know, the status of these servers. Now you can apply different monitors. Actually, these some kind of monitors are already available, but we can create. I'm going to show you how we create kind of different custom monitor. Sometime, for example, let's say you have a company, you are actually creating a pool for your SMTP. Now SMTP does not exist here. You want that any pools you create, it need to send the it need to keep checking the progress of the SMTP services on the server. In order to create the SMTP, let's say I'm saying, okay, and I'm using this, for example, protocols, SMTP. Okay, now if you, okay, and then you can see, yeah, you know, these kind of interval for how long, after how many seconds is going to send you. You can create very aggressive one as well. You can create the timeout as well, up to you. Like after how many seconds it's keep generating the health, keep checking the status actually. If I create that, so this is my custom based health monitor is created now. Okay, then now you can see this my custom base is created. Now you can attach it with the pool. For example, let's say this is my HTTP pool. If now, for example, we are running at 80, all these are listening to the port 80. If I use, let's say I'm using the SMTP. Now you can see what happened. Can somebody tell me what happened? Yes, guys, come on, tell me what happened actually.
This means the nodes are still live, and we are monitoring the health of the basis of this server on pool basis.
Yeah. And keep in mind the pool, the property. If you go to the the monitor, the SMTP, the pool you have created, it is for the actually for the port 80. Okay, it's listening that all the servers were created. They're supposed to be listening on the port 80 and not port 25 actually. And these servers at the moment, they are not running port 25. So there is no point that they can actually see the, you know, actually they can see that. And I think if you go to this system and check the logs actually here, traffic logs, local traffic logs, and you can go at the very last page actually. Let's see what happened. Now you can see the MAS2 pool is, the members are not available. If you go to the 2, so what happened now? Down, SMTP monitor, okay, unable to connect, no successful response received before the deadline, was up 17 minutes second before. Okay, so you can see that this is the problem. Now you can see the status is from the blue to red, and monitor status change from unchecked to down right now. So it keeps sending after 5 seconds, with the interval of 5 seconds, keep sending the SMT messages on port 80 and trying to listen the port 25 is open or not. However, if you now, let's go back and apply the on your pool, you can see that's now it's available, not available. On sorry, not here. If you go here, disconnect that. Trying to listen to HTTP. Okay. Now, as soon as they are available. Okay. Now, can you see that they are available? If you check the logs again, let me just open the new session again, because rather than opening the different going back and forth, I can have a couple of screens, for one for log and one for, you know, one for okay. So if you go to now your support and support and your logs messages at the moment. Oh, come on, no, support system support. Why it's not coming? Log, sorry, traffic logs, and the very last one should be. Now you can see the servers are available in this pool. Making sense, guys? You can see that the servers are back online now. Okay, and now this is the things you can see easily that your pool is also available. Now, keep in mind that server you are monitoring HTTP actually. Okay, at the moment, if I try to log into a server called, let's say this is my VIP. Okay, and I try to log into, and you can see it's going to Fortress server 4. So first of all, let me see which methods I have configured at the pool level. So I have configured at the pool level, I have configured the method for load balancing. That's a round robin, right? So I have configured the round robin method. So I can see that I am connecting to the server. But you can see that every time this server is available, it just sometime it's actually monitoring the port 80. But in a website kind of scenario, you can also create some kind of custom HTTP monitor as well. And what it actually monitor, it can monitor particular name, for example. Okay, inside the file, actually, inside the HTTP, maybe a particular name or any particular string, it can send to the server and keep checking the status of the the HTTP server. Because if the port 8025 has a problem, sometimes the monitor actually will not really work properly. So maybe it is better sometime to create a custom monitor which can actually keep sending couple of strings actually, and then keep checking that it's actually that application is available. So it's actually visibility of the application. So if you want to do that, you need to create the custom monitor, which is, if you go to the monitor and you can create a custom monitor, for example, HTTP, okay? And in the HTTP, just one second, let me just delete one of the custom monitor I already created. Okay, Maz. This is for HTTP. And in the HTTP, you are saying, you can see when normally it's actually this custom, any monitor for HTTP, it's checking, it's just trying to sense the, keep checking the HTTP, sorry, the port 25 only, sorry, 80 only. However, in some cases, you can try to send, so get mean like is HTTP now at the application level, it's sending the, I think these are different headers in the HTTP protocol, and there's where you sending, trying to get some kind of message from the HTTP and responding to certain string. So let's say if I say I want to monitor. So for example, if you see in my server, when I am accessing, I'm saying 4 tray and that 4 tray and that 4 tray, for example. I want to keep monitor that if this 4 tray, as long as the 4 tray is there, it keeps telling me that the 4 tray server is alive. If the 4 tray string is not there, it will make sure the server goes down. Okay, so let's say if I'm using this string, just sending this string actually. Okay, and I'm going to finish that. So that is my custom monitor. And in the custom monitor, if I go back to the pool, to my HTTP, here, sorry, I take this out and I say Maz HTTP monitor. If I apply that, now monitor, now you will see that this time it's not just sensing or just trying to get the response on the port 80, but it also tried to sense the checking the monitor on the maybe a particular unique string as well from the server side. So at the application level, not just the layer 4, but as at the application layer 7 as well. Let's say, for example, at this server, I'm going to show you, for example, I'm the one of the server. I'm going to change the so let's say this is my server, and in this server there is the server I have installed. There is one file here. You don't need to play around with it. I will just show you. So you can see right now we have, you can see if I search 4 tray, 4 tray, 4 tray, you can see everywhere there is a 4 tray. So that's the string is trying to send that. Let's say I replace this 4 tray string with Maz, okay? And try to save it. Now you will see what will happen. Guys, please stop this noise. Look what has happened, guys, now. Anybody has an idea? Hmm?
Yeah, I was looking for that 4 tray word. And
yeah, 4 tray word in the monitor. In the monitor, which monitor we have created? I have created this SMTP, HTTP monitor, and I am sending the string with the Maz. The other side is the file is inside the web server. It's not just checking the port 25, but just particular string as well. For some critical application or critical website, for example, you want to make sure that you are not just monitoring the port, but you're also monitoring at the application level. So you are getting a response. The response string must send this string inside there. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Let's say I just replace that with Maz. Now what are you expecting now? If I go back to the pool, now what happened to these three? Now this is alive, but this is gone. These three gones. You found the difference, guys. Yeah, missing the string.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say I'm going to change this string again. Okay. In the meanwhile, now go to the monitor and I'm going to change the string to monitor.
Maz?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maz, I just wanted to know, I mean, you apply this, what do you call, the custom one, monitoring on why, I mean, you apply only for one interface or one node?
I just changed. I just changed the string.
Really, I'm just confused because
No,
when you
no, no.
apply, it should be all should be going down, isn't it?
What happened? I just changed the string in the one server only. The rest of the server will keep having the same string.
Okay.
So I just play around just to show you. It's there is no yeah. So this is my custom monitor.
And
Sorry, say again. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry, I was disconnected, I think.
However, you need to share your screen again.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah, 1 minute. Okay. Can you see now?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay.
If you could repeat last few seconds as well.
I told you, normally when you configure a monitor, mostly they check based on the port layer 4, right? However, in some cases, for example, especially in particular in the web kind of scenario where your websites are very critical, you want to make sure that this service is not just monitor the HTTP services are live or not, but also keeping eye on at the application level, because if let's say 2080 maybe server is not stable or things like that, that in server is not stable, then it does not, because it will never actually monitor at the application level. Okay, then that kind of thing, I created this string back to, for example, Maz. Now, if you see that the mass string is actually on the server side, on the HTTP side, they have this portrait. Just one second, guys. Sorry, guys. I think some internet problem. Some maybe. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me now? Screen is visible?
Yeah.
Okay, screen is visible. Okay, let me just explain you, right? So we have, how many servers we have? How many servers we have? 4 servers.
Yeah.
And let's say there are 4 servers are listening to port 80. For example, how many servers we have configured in the pool? So this is our pool. We have mass pool. And in the mass pool, we have configured 4 server. Sorry, update. So these servers are listening to port 80, but we want that, yes, they are listening to port 80, but also they are expecting particular string as well. Just one. Okay, so you can see that, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so these nodes, actually, they are just actually listening. If you check the properties, so we are using mass HTTP monitor. Okay, this will shows that, you know, the monitor type you are using, it not just check the port 80, but also expecting particular kind of string from the other side of the server. And if that string is not available, then it's mean that the website is down. Okay, so in that kind of scenario, we are using the custom monitor, where I am using the mass HTTP, and I'm using this as a portrait. Now the portrait is configured on the server side. So when I configure the portrait, you will see my all the machines are come back now. My all the you know, pool, they will be back. You can see here, because I'm using this. The reason is because if you see that, you know, 1 minute. If you see this, when you access the server, it actually have this portrait string inside the server. Okay, and that server string, we are monitoring it. If we are monitoring that string, actually, that means the website is up and running, but along with the port 80. So within the custom string, not you are just mentioning the port 80, but you also expecting the portrait need to be there when you monitor it. Okay, so you are just putting some extra, you know, using some extra ability of the F5. You can use you can create a different custom monitor. Okay. Can you do one thing? Everybody who's access to that, please go at the monitor, create your own monitor. For example, I created Mass HTTP monitor. You can create Ali HTTP monitor, for example, TAMS or whatever your names is. Create your own monitor. Then go at the pool level and go at the pool, for example, select your HTTP pool and deselect the whatever the HTTP you are monitoring and use your monitor instead of the other one. Okay? Is it clear?
So what is string we should be monitoring?
Yeah, string should be 4 tray in the capital.
Okay.
Okay, so can you do that here, guy? I just want to make sure everyone, please create your monitor here. Here, create your monitor here, and then create the HTTP string with the receive string must be, and I can show you again. So let's say I'm in the Mass HTTP. So here I am expecting get. We are not changing the send string because that's normal for HTTP header, but we want that this 4 tray string must be. We must receive the 4 tray string from the other side, from the server, because that will show that these services are live actually. Clear? So I'm expecting that you guys are creating that. Naseem, you don't need to do the internet because you're connecting to the VPN. So when you connect to the VPN,
problem is when I connect to the VPN, then how can I connect with this what you call your Zoom?
oh,
So you need to connect from the Zoom there because my internet gone. So so I'll see what's the problem is. When I only do one.
nobody has a problem here. Believe me about that.
Yeah.
It's something I told you to try to reinstall the machine again.
Okay.
Anyway, but you know the task actually, what you need to do, yeah?
Yes, please.
So everybody's configuring, guys?
So the type is HTTP, right? The monitor type.
Monitor should be HTTP, yes, because these are we are creating for HTTP, exactly. What's your name? Abedin, you guys support F5, right? At your environment, right? Okay, apply this. Ramesh, can you please apply to your pool for pool 80 or like the pool HTTP pool you have created, yeah? So what we should be expecting when you create our actually you know the when you have your pool guys, just 1 second, yeah, just one.
type field. Description, type, then parent monitor. On top, the fifth line. Yeah, fourth one. This one. Yeah. Parent on top. Yeah, this one.
This is the we selected this that this is the HTTP monitor. That's mean the port will be HTTP. If you go back and try to I created, for example, SMTP as well, right? For example, 1 second. So this means it's using the profile from the HTTP. 1 second. Created the SMTP. If I create the SMTP monitor here, has anybody applied? Anybody else has applied this?
Yeah, I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perhaps I've done it as well, so I'm not sure if you.
Yeah, have you applied to them to the pool?
Okay.
Yeah, you can see this, Abid.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Yeah.
G.
Look,
Yeah, SMTP. Okay.
yeah, simply it's because it's taking inherits from the SMTP monitor, mean it's doing that, taking this everything from SMTP. Mean port 25.
Or what if we select the other one, Maz one?
No, we can't. Which one?
The other one.
It's mean because then it's mean it's using the from the other one. You can try a different one. I never use that, but you can try that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, so this is done. Everybody's clear about that. Everybody can make anybody who hasn't configured so far the monitor. Let me see who has done the monitor as well. So I want to have. So everybody need to create his monitor, guys. Yeah, also you need to create your second monitor as well, which is the monitor for FTP. And I'm going to create monitor, my FTP monitor will be Maz FTP. And it should be FTP, yeah? FTP.
It's the same keyword, portrait.
For Maz, for FTP? No.
Yeah.
No. That's for different. So for FTP, what you need to do, that's my FTP, and you can see the parent monitor file is taken from the FTP. Okay. For example, we already created the other one as well. The FTP previously we created, it can inherit the everything from the parent previously created profile for FTP.
Okay.
So let me see what happened. Yeah, you can see this. It automatically taken from the here. So this was already created for somebody else. Now I'm taking this, and it will the username password is Cisco. That's what you need to put in. Otherwise, you need to select this username and password.
Okay.
Okay? Because the other side. Oh, this is Chaminda is coming. No. Yeah. So I'm.
Motherboard, the string is a portrait again, or
No. Just password. Username is Cisco. Password is Cisco. That's it. You need to select
no string.
No. String is for HTTP. It's string.
Okay.
String doesn't mean that it's used to be everywhere.
Okay.
No. That's string for HTTP. HTTP is using differently. That is more because we guys don't interact much of the application. That's why we're not aware of that. This rubbish ask us to use the. Yeah. So you can see the monitor here. I have 3 monitor, FTP monitor. So now I need to use I need to go into my FTP pool. So previously I was just using FTP monitor. Now I need to select with the FTP monitor. I have created for my FTP pool. So that means I need to apply. Oh, this is going to the virtual.
Motherboard username and password is root and
Cisco. Sorry, for which one?
for FTP.
Just Cisco.
Okay.
It's got file path as well. So file name or path.
No, leave that. Nothing. I think at the moment we are working everyone, so it's getting slow down. So my FTP pool.
So is there a way to test it? So if I, from secure CRT, if I telnet to it, it will ask.
Wait a second. Just. Have you created the virtual IP for that? VIP?
For FTP, yes.
Yeah, have you created it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to replace that with my own FTP. So VIP. Are you aware of this network map, guys? What is network map?
Yeah, we can see all the summary of entire
Summary
tools and
or show maps. You update the summary. I think what you do is detect show map. Show all the VIPs, all the pools and everything. Yeah, all these pools are VIPs. It will show you. That's mine is down, I think.
I'm unable to connect to this F5. Maybe it's been overloaded. Everyone is working.
Everybody's working, yeah. Thanks for FTP. For FTP, just a password Cisco, no string. So this, okay. So which VIP I have created for my FTP, which is 101. Let me see, is it 101, 201.61.1, yeah. guys, just give me the server for the time being. Okay. Yeah, so I can connect with my FTP server. Server 2, server 2, server 3, server 3, server 4 now. So you can see my FTP is working fine. Okay, guys. So shall we carry on for one topic? A very important one, persistent one. And then we take a break. And once we come back from the break, we will configure the, we will try to configure the persistence, right? So any question at the moment? Let's just focus on the persistence. Quite important. Let me make sure we are recording. Yes, we are recording now.